In the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verses 31 through 35, we witness the Lord's compassion towards Leah, Jacob's first wife, who was unloved. God opened her womb, and she bore 4 sons, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Each name reflects Leah's hope and gratitude to God for seeing her affliction and blessing her with children. This passage reminds us that God sees our struggles and blesses us in ways we might not expect. In our lives, we should trust that God is aware of our circumstances and will provide for us in His perfect timing. Continuing in Genesis chapter 30, verses 1 through 8, Rachel, Leah's sister, becomes envious of Leah's fertility and gives her maid Bilhah to Jacob as a wife. Bilhah bears 2 sons, Dan and Naphtali. Rachel's actions reflect human impatience and the desire to control our destiny. Yet, God still works through these imperfect decisions. This teaches us that even when we act out of impatience or envy, God can still bring about His purposes. We should strive to be patient and trust in God's plan, even when it seems delayed. In Genesis chapter 30, verses 9 through 13, Leah, seeing Rachel's actions, gives her maid Zilpah to Jacob, resulting in 2 more sons, Gad and Asher. This cycle of competition between the sisters highlights human rivalry and the desire for validation. Despite this, God continues to bless Jacob's family. This passage encourages us to seek peace and contentment rather than comparison and rivalry. In our lives, we should focus on our unique blessings and trust that God has a plan for each of us. Genesis chapter 30, verses 14 through 21, tells of Reuben finding mandrakes in the field, which leads to a bargain between Leah and Rachel. Leah bears 2 more sons, Issachar and Zebulun, and a daughter, Dinah. This story illustrates the human tendency to bargain and negotiate for blessings. Yet, God remains faithful and continues to bless Leah. We learn that while we may try to manipulate situations, true blessings come from God. We should rely on His faithfulness rather than our schemes. Finally, in Genesis chapter 30, verses 22 through 24, God remembers Rachel and opens her womb, allowing her to bear a son, Joseph. Rachel's story is one of hope and redemption, showing that God hears our prayers and fulfills His promises. This passage reassures us that no matter how long we wait, God is faithful. In our lives, we should hold on to hope and trust that God will answer our prayers in His perfect timing. Let us be patient and faithful, knowing that God is always with us. In conclusion, the story of Jacob's children in Genesis 29:31 to 30:24 is a testament to God's faithfulness and the blessings that come from trusting in Him. Despite human flaws and rivalries, God works through our lives to fulfill His promises. Let us embrace patience, trust, and hope, knowing that God sees our struggles and will bless us in His perfect timing. Amen.